Yes, magandang gabi sa lahat, guys. Magandang gabi lahat sa GAVarkadz at mga Ka-VICTeams. Ay, nabubulol. Mga Ka-VICTeams, good evening everyone! And today is January 21. It's Thursday night, guys. And this is Victims of Love, your online notes of love codes. And of course, we have a special guest for this episode 71 with our topic, Betrayal of Love. Aha! Nako, sino nga ba ang mga nang betray ng inyong pagmamahalan? Sino mga nag-betray ba? So, Ginoo. Ayan, so Maya, pabengi ka rin, kapampangan na mga nyaman. Maya pa, abak, gabi. Maya pabengi ne, karing kapampangan. Naimbag nga rabi kadagito akada kay aming kakabsat kay Ilocano, kay Ilocanan. Maayong gabi sa mga Bisaya at sa mga Cebuanos. Ayan, good evening everyone, and we're live here at GAV Community FB page and simultaneously live at GAV PH YouTube channel and YanTayoTV FB page. Ayan, at bago ko ipakilala ng tuloy na ating special guest, gusto ko munang mag-shoutout sa lahat ng ating mga kasama ngayon. Hello to Miss Joy May Palma, all the way from Davao del Sur. Maraming salamat sa patamsa. And of course, to my Sisi Atina Chica Vlog, all the way from UK. Hello, Sisi. Ayan, good evening po, Sir Vic, Miss Joy Palma, good evening din sa iyo. And to Miss Flora Del Cagang Villaver Cruz, good evening everyone in GAV community all the way from Montalban, Rizal. Hello to Miss Belandaya from the Lifers Group dito sa GAV PH YouTube channel. Mega love shout out to everyone here at GAV PH YouTube channel, guys. And good evening, GAV family, and to all viewers coming from Miss Sirenet Ramos Travero, one of our GAV artists and hosts from San Felipe, Zambales. Ayan. Hello, GAVarkadz from Sisi Atina Alcantara from UK. Hello to Paymin. Good evening po, sir. Good evening din po sa inyo. And hello, of course, to one of the queens, Miss Lucky Nilia. Hello, GAV community. Hello din po sa inyo dyan sa Wanzin. Hello to Miss Rosemary Salvatierra Yabot. Shoutout po sa inyo lahat. Hello, Seafood Galore, Mikaela Jane Atay. Hello to our special guest tonight, guys. Sisi Atina is actually saying hello. Missing you guys from one of the queenies, Miss Lucky Nilia. Hello po. Hello, Queenie Lucky Nilia from Sisi Atina. Maayong gabi po niyo. Hello to Sir Leo. Wow, Sir Leo. Leia Espinosa, mukhang naiba na naman pangalan na. From San Marcelino, Zambales. And hello to Ma'am Ella Hidalgo. Hello everyone. Watching from London, UK. Go, MIKAELLA JANE ATAY of Seafood Galore and COVID Warriors Corner. Keep safe all. Thank you so much, Ma'am Ella Hidalgo. Hello, Queenie Atina Alcantara from Ma'am Lucky Nilia. Yan. May pabisita ka ngayon, Sir Gav. Sir Vic. Sorry. Hello, everyone from Chica Vlog. And thank you so much for the thumbs up, Miss Robin Olaga, all the way from Singapore. And of course, supporting my friend Mikaela Jane Atay from Queenie Lucky Nilia. Thank you so much, ma'am. At di ko na patatagalin. Guys, I would like to introduce to you our special guest for tonight kasi 1 hour lang siya magstay dito sa atin. Dili man siya magtagal, no? Kasi nga, she has so many things to do, so many errands, and a businesswoman and a beautiful girl, wherever you are, wherever you go. Of course, people are actually waiting, expecting her to see this day. Ayan, and it's actually 11:06 in the morning doon sa London. At dito sa Pilipinas ay 7:06 ng gabi. Hello to Miss Stephanie and M. Esperanza. Good evening po, sir. Good evening po sa inyo, ma'am. Magandang gabi po. And to Miss John Metuyab, gandang gabi sa imo. Ayan. And to Doc Neil Bendition, Ola Minola, Tinola Cacerola, Arinola. Ang ganda ng bati ni Doc Neil. One of the frontliners also. Ingat po kayo lagi dyan sa UK from Leia Espinosa. And hello, Sir Rance Batalia. Ay, mali pa lang ba ang bati ko. Hello po, Miss Rance Batalia Silveria. Ayan, parang kamag-anak niyo pa po yung kamag-anak ko. Ayan. And more power to your show. Thank you so much po. And see you on our next shows. Of course, you're one of the guests, of course. And shout out naman kay Jan Abrigo. Hello, Jan. How are you over there? We will thank you. We will. Ayan, mag-iingat daw sila, Leo. Sabi na Queenie Lucky Nilia. Ayan. Hello to Needs. Ang bilis sa mga comment, guys. Nagkakamali tuloy yung pindot. Ganda ng polo. Naka-short ka ba, sir? Tama ka. Naka-short ako ngayon. Nakikita mo ba? Hello to Needs William. Wow. Sabi niya. Ayan. Hello to Mean Pung. Hello, good evening sa iyo. And anyong sa iyo. Yan. Ayan. And to Mr. and Mrs. Jonas Moral de la Cruz. Magandang gabi sa lahat. Ayan. Bago pa ako bumati guys ng iba pa, sabi ko nga ipapakilala ko na ating special guest. Pero nag-shoutout ulit ako sa inyong lahat. And our special guest is none other than a business owner, head chef of Seafood Galore Limited from London, of course, a singer, host, and dancer. Hindi po natin siya pagpe-performing tonight. Kundi ma-hot seat siya, guys. Tungkol sa ating topic na betrayal of love. Ako! Nako, ewan ko nga ba ba't ganon? And of course, she also has a cooking show at CWC or the COVID Warriors Corner every Sundays in London. Let us welcome, guys. All the way from London, our special guest is Miss MIKAELLA Jane Atay. Palakpakan! Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Good morning. Hi, God. I'm very good. Thank you very much.
Yes. Good evening po at good morning. Ayan. Good morning, Jane.
Ayan. All over the world, particularly sa Philippines. Magandang gabi sa inyo and good morning, United Kingdom and the rest of the world.
Ano yung London, United Kingdom, Bristol, United Kingdom, ano po? Oo.
Yeah.
Tindahan po ng ukay-ukay, United Kingdom. Charot lang. Bali na naman joke ko, no? Sige, ma'am, saan pala kayo sa Pilipinas, ma'am?
So, my family came from Zamboanga del Norte. So, have you heard of it? Where Rizal for 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I'm from the historic city in Zamboanga del Norte.
Zamboanga. Wow. Tumira po dun. Ay, hindi pala dun tumira yung tatay ko. Sorry pala. Mali lang. Okay. Yan, mag-shoutout muna tayo, ma'am, ulit, no? So, mag-relax ka ng konti at i-ready mo na ang sarili mo dahil mag-aapoy ka ngayon. Total, nasa kusina ka, malamang mag-aapoy ka lalo. Guys, we're going to speak in English and Tagalog tonight because, guys, alam niyo naman tayo mga Pilipino, we're good at speaking in English also while we are speaking in Tagalog or Filipino language. And good evening to Miss Marites Pacheco. Shoutout po sa inyo. Okay naman po, sir. Ikaw din po. Diyan, kailan ka pupunta? No? Hello to MJ Fernandez. Shoutout. Good evening. Always looking forward to sa show nyo. More power to GAV community from Queenie Lucky Nilia. Thank you so much, ma'am. Hello. Good evening from Dayanara Joy Cabrales Vega. Ayan, shoutout. Betrayal of love. Aha. Sabi ni Miss Mr. and Miss Jonas Moral de la Cruz. Malamang ito hindi ko basta-basta mabibetray kasi gamit niya yung account ng asawa ng lalaki. And GAVarkadz at mga Ka-VICteams. Nako. So tanungin natin muna yung ating special guest kung kumusta naman siya bago pa nag-pandemic at ngayong pandemic na halos 1 taon na, guys. Yung tinatakbo nitong ating dinaranas sa pandemic. So, kumusta naman po kayo, Ma'am Mika, or Chef Mika, I should say? Kumusta po kayo before the pandemic and during this pandemic? Ano po yung mga pinagkakaabalahan nyo? So, yun.
Yeah. So, before the pandemic, I was, ginagawa ko, and Tagalog, English tayo, ha? Before the pandemic, I was trying to familiarize with the business that I'm trying to, launch, which is on Monday. It's focusing more on identifying the business as, focusing on seafood. And apart from that, I did have some charity volunteering acts, which is part of the heart of Seafood Galore. Before the lockdown here, or the lockdown in all over the world, I did volunteered for, homelessness. And nangyari, I think I have a slight COVID on that day. Kasi after nung nag-serve ako, they lockdown na dito sa London. So I have the symptoms on it, but glad that I have survived. So during this period, I involved myself focusing into, what's this? Like exploring the business and of course doing charity works. Yun po.
Ayun, ang galing naman talaga, no? So, doing the business while, of course, having charity work. So, hindi ganun kadali sa isang tulad nyo po. Sabi nyo nga, nagkaroon ka ng mild na COVID, pero at least you have survived, no? Ibig sabihin, malakas po talaga yung powers ng mga brilyante nyo, no? Yung mga brilyante nyo na galing sa Encantadia, malalakas ang powers. Ayan, ako. Yes, shout out ulit to Mr. and Mrs. Jonas Moral de la Cruz. And thanks for the visit, Miss Ella Hilago, for the support from CC Atina Alcantara, one of the queens, of course. And to Miss Lani Malate, hindi pa po kayo na-late masyado, so hindi kayo na-late. Hello to Janine, Miss Janine, Super Yaya from YouTube channel, and she's in Hong Kong right now, guys. So good evening, everyone. And to Miss Teresa de Pilas, all the way from Taiwan. So napakarami po natin mga kababayan na nanonood dito sa mga shows natin sa GAV community, and it is our pleasure at masarap sa puso na kayo po ay nagtitiwala, nagtsatsaga, nagtsatsaga talaga. Shout out to our 21K viewers, guys. So maraming salamat. And Chef Mika, oo, itong seafood galore na iyong, is it a restaurant or nagsimula ba ito na resto na talaga or online muna siya? So, ano yung tinatakbo ng business nyo po?
Right. So, Seafood Galore, as an umbrella, there are 4 tiny companies under one umbrella. Seafood Galore, we have Seafood Galore Takeaway, which is okay. We have fresh seafood delivery, which is a bespoke, where you can demand whatever, how you want your seafood to be, which is ready to go. We also have seafood production, which is focusing on your activity for our own style to be beans is here beans and the bonus of sardines and of course I got Seafood Galore banquet, which is supplying on parties and all that, which focusing on seafood. Nowadays I believe it's company which is in cater cooking. That's the reason why I'm using different alternatives like squeeze, combination of freshly squeezed fruits and vegetables, and at the same time I'm using honey to have the taste instead of sugar or
Kagutom.
so far ano siya, successful yung experiment mo the fusion of flavor comes from citrus and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, so yun si Seafood Galore.
Yun guys. So although medyo talaga naglalag or choppy yung signal ni Ma'am, no, when it comes sa pag nagsasalita siya. So alam naman natin, mga GAVarkadz at mga ka-victims, so all our viewers, you have maybe tasted, okay, kung hindi man sa Seafood Galore, yung mga seafoods natin, you've tasted actually. And Ma'am, Chef Mika, yun bang ating mga tinatawag na flavor at saka yung mga servings natin dito sa Philippines, have you brought it actually in London also? So kaya ganun kasarap yung siniserve nyo?
That's right. So the only thing that comes differently here, because I was back home, we use GSM for cooking and all of that, and over here the cooking is quite strict. So you have to like at least use like walang masyadong as much as possible in order for you to have that taste on it. Dito simple lang yung mga steam or steam or something like mas appreciate nila yung mga so absolutely the taste of Filipino. So our cooking is contemporary, sorry.
Wow! Lasang Pilipino talaga. O manyaman, eh. Naimas yung kunadang rito Ilocano. Wow! Masarap. Kaya pala masarap kasi lasang Pilipino yung inyong seafood galore na yun. Diba? And shout out to Queenie Bazaar, of course, and to Palma Joy May Palma. Joy May Palma. Ayan, ako. Hello to Renz Batalia Silver for the support from CC Atina. Ayan, salamat po. And, Chef Mika, syempre, 'di ba, hindi ganoon kadali yung ganyang pag-start, especially itong pandemic. So you said a while ago that you are catering on maybe on some occasions, mga events diyan no sa London. So sa yung ilang buwan na po ang tinatakbo nitong Seafood Galore ninyo? Para naglag yata guys yung ating guest. Ayan. So ayan, siguro babalikan natin siya guys, no? Babaan muna natin siya saglit. Ayan. So we'll be back for our special guest at medyo naglalag po yung signal doon sa kanilang kusina. Baka ayun, nalaglag na ng tuluyan. Babalik siya guys. Sabi ni Miss John, may palmanghina ng signal ko dito, naglo-loading parati. Huwag po kayo mag-alala, may kasama kayo. And of course, GAVarkadz, good evening everyone. Our special guest is Miss Mikaela Jane Atay. And she's a chef, of course, in London with her Seafood Galore Limited. Yan ang kanyang business. And hello to Ma'am Merly LDST. Yan. Hello, Vic and Paul GAVarkadz. Good evening. Watching you from Los Angeles, California. A shoutout sa Merly's Place, Bacolod. Kay Christine and Christel Alexa Peller. I love to watch and enjoy the show. Thank you so much, Ma'am Merly. God bless you po at nawa lagi po namin kayo makasama sa lahat ng ating mabubuting hangarin. Wow, mabubuting hangarin. At sa lahat ng ating masasayang shows. Inspiring shows. And coming back soon, sabi ni Chef Mikaela, guys. Yes, she will be fixing not her broken heart. Wala na po siyang broken heart. Mamaya natin malalaman yung betrayal of love na ikukwento niya sa atin. And sabi ko nga sa kanya kanina sa backstage, medyo maaga kami sa backstage. Sabi ko, so hot seat ka tonight. Okay? So guys, you could even comment down your opinion or your thoughts and your walang suggestion. Opinion, thoughts, and your reactions or response maybe with our topic, betrayal of love. Sino sa inyo ang nakaranas na ng betrayal of love? O sino sa inyo ang nakagawa, sinasadya man o hindi? Who among you guys who actually committed a betrayal of love? Oh, diba? Ang hirap. It's either intentional or unintentional. Or among you ba experience, guys, na mabetray pagdating sa pag-ibig? Oh, pinagtak sila. Yeah, pwede nyo guys i-share in our comment section. And later on, right after our special guest chef, Mikaela, will be on a hot seat. Ayan, magkakaroon naman tayo guys ng mas mahaba pang time para magkwento. Of course. And you know, GAVarkadz at mga Ka-VICteams, we have so many guests lined up right now. Actually, hanggang March, inabot na hanggang March yung lineup ng guests natin. And thank you so much to my Sisi Atina from UK that's been helping guys para magkaroon tayo ng mga inspiring quality special guests sa ating mga shows dito sa Victims of Love at sa ating Great Talks. Diba? Ayan. Okay, nandito na guys sa backstage at mukhang mas malinaw na. Mas maganda. Ayan. Mukhang, hindi ko alam kung nasa kusina pa rin siya, pero mas maliwanag na yung kanyang video ngayon. Ayan, maraming salamat. Let's welcome once again. Welcome back our Chef Mikaela. Hello, Chef. Ayan.
Sorry, there's something wrong with my internet. Now I'm using my phone in order to continue.
Data. Yan. So mama, could you just auto-rotate na landscape para mas makita ka namin ng buo tsaka yung refrigerator mong malaki. Ayan. Ayan. So you look better na. You sound better. Yeah. And ayun ma'am, Chef Mika, i-share mo pa sa amin on kung gaano yung response ng mga tao nakakatikim ng inyong seafood servings diyan sa London. So how do they respond? Are there many Filipinos actually have tasted already your servings or yung inyong mga food? So also with the people there in London. So how did they responded and what was their feedback about your foods?
Well, I love repeat guests, repeat clientele, and all that. The majority of them are Filipinos. And so far, so good. And I know that they enjoyed the flavor that I tried to put on, which is a mix of Euro and a Filipino taste buds. And now it's time to go out there to introduce it to the bigger market, which is different cultures that we're trying to target as well. So we're just focusing not just only in our community, but of course to introduce the flavors that came from the Asia, and you know they will enjoy it. So I hope they will. I know they will be.
Wow, di ba? Ang kanilang food guys is Eurolino. Oo. Eurolino. From Europe at saka Filipino food. Nagsama din yung flavor, no? Napakasarap siguro ng mga Eurolino. Oo. Ayan, sabi niya, Queenie Lakinilya, masarap ang mga food niya, sobra. Love ko lahat. Wow.
Yeah.
Masyado. Nakakagutom.
Shout out pala sa mga Queenies. And of course,
yes.
CWC family as well.
Yes. And shout out also to Miss Mayney all the way from Taiwan. Kababayan din po natin itong nag-work sa Taiwan. And good evening po sa lahat natin mga kababayang OFWs and mga immigrants. Ayan, kasi hindi naman lahat OFWs, iba dyan na nakatira at nakabili na ng kanilang mga planeta dyan sa ibang bansa. Yes, eto na guys. hindi na natin masyadong patatagalin kasi more of the of the things all about our special guest to share with her success stories, inspiring stories. Abangan natin siya sa Great Talks. Ano yun, napindot ko yata. Kakaiba yata, mali. Great Talks, conversations with inspiring people, guys. She's going to share her inspiring and success stories. Siyempre, kasama na din yung mga fall, ups, and downs. Yes, kasama yon. Oo, no success if no failures. Yes, totoo yan. So guys, abangan yun sa Great Talks pa, mga March. So medyo mahaba pang preparation total. Napaka-busy po nila ngayon. They are expanding already and they'll be having launching. Later on, she could invite our viewers to join for the launching. Ayan. So maybe kung wala man kami doon, so maybe kahit saan na lang po virtual food taste lang kami. Hindi kami lang kami. Di ba? Salamat. Ayan. Miss you na. Sabi niya, Queenie Lucky Nilia. Miss you na daw po siya.
Yeah, miss you too, Queen.
Yes, salamat. Ayan. Naku, GAVarkadz, eto na. This is the time to reveal about her relationship on this betrayal of love na topic. Kasi naramdaman ko yun, kaya talagang dito natin siya nilagay muna. Yung nagkaroon siya ng betrayal of love. No? Malalaman natin kung siya ba ang dahilan o siya ang nabetray. Diba? We shall know according to her story at nanumpa na po siya sa watawat ng Pilipinas that she's going to tell us nothing but the truth and the truth will set you free. Ayan guys, so tanungin naman natin. So para sa iyo, Chef Abika, how is it and how did you find out that your loved one or the man that who have actually promised you, to keep you, to care for you, to love you to the rest of your life, or of your lives, na talaga na mga hindi kanya ibibitray. So pero nung na-find out mo, what happened ba kasi talaga? Biglaan ba yon o matagal na nakakaramdam ka na? So kwento mo muna sa amin ng kahit mga 3 oras siguro.
Yeah, like
sige guys, let's give her.
Yeah, all of us has our own instinct and gut feel. Okay, so I'll be talking about my marriage. The first, I would say, encounter that I had was may nararamdaman na ako na there's some things going on. Like, he asked me to come get out from the room and he's talking to someone or something like that. Tapos one day, like third time, one day, tinanong ko na siya straight, are you seeing someone? And then my ex-husband told me, yes, I am. So parang binuhusan ako ng malamig na tubig, and it was really upsetting. But then of course I tried to compose myself, and then afterwards I have to step down from our house. So we decided that ako ang pinag-uusapan pa namin yun na sino ba ang aalis. Sabi niya siya daw ang aalis ng bahay ko. No, it's gonna be me. Otherwise all the memories and pains is gonna be here. But then so I moved out from our house and try to rent. And ang hirap ng mga panahon na yun kasi I was just like promoted as a breakfast supervisor. So because I was working in a restaurant. So alam mo yung combination ng pain and achievements at the same time. Parang ang hirap na you have to cry behind the bar, like because I was also supporting the bar area. So behind sa bar, doon sa bar back, iyak ako saglit. That's it. Then afterwards, I have to go out and smile and be professional person who has the job or like you have something to do. So ang hirap nun. But then I able to survive for like 3 months or so. Nag-usap kami ulit and we tried to patch up, and unfortunately the marriage didn't work. So
Hindi na talaga, no?
the marriage was dissolved 2017. Yeah.
Okay. So, how many years na nagsama kayo, Chef?
I met him in November 2009. And then we're in a relationship in 2010. And so he keeps visiting me in the Philippines. So I met him not through social media or something. I met him because he was he was introduced to me from a relative. And it's not actually intention to be together or something like that. So it just, it's a fate or something. Like, alam mo yung love at first sight and all of that. So I do believe into that. Yeah, he said that, sabi niya, babalik ako, I'll come back. Like, I thought, kasi bata pa siya eh. He was 25 years old. And I was 29 on those periods. Sabi niya, I will come back. So, akala ko naman, kasi bata eh. So, Diyos ko, siguro na nag-aakala na, at that age, babalik siya. So, akala ko like next year, whatsoever, or never. But then, bumalik siya after 2 weeks sa Philippines. Yeah, I stayed for 1 month in the Philippines with me.
Ang haba ng hair.
Yeah. So, yun. Yun yung story.
At hindi, no? Wow.
But yeah, so 7 years kami. 7 years. So 2015, 2016, we tried to launch a company in the Philippines. But may nangyayari na something na I think it's something to do about with the pressure of the business that we're trying to introduce. So sa loob siya ng, can I say a company? Yeah, so sa loob ng Robinson's Gelaterias, I tried to put my own first restaurant, which is called Chicks and Chops. But unfortunately, yun nga, tinakbuhan, I ran away from everything because of the pain that I felt and all of that, which is another learning point for me as a business person, and at the same time as a lover, as a other half of the person. So sana hindi lang pala ako tumakbo. I should have stayed because things should have patched up and all of that. But like I said, it has been done and you can't rectify it anymore.
Yes, ang sakit. Ang hirap din talaga nun, no, GAVarkadz, no? Para kay Chef Mika, no? Kahit sa iba, no, na kapag naranasan mo yung pain na ganun, yung hurt, kasi masakit, ilang taon nga naman, so around 7 years,
Yeah,
sila
that's right.
ng kanyang husband. Tapos biglang ganun lang, so talagang parang mawawala ka na dun sa, parang sa ikot ng mundo mo talaga, mawawala ka, parang kang nalaglag, hindi mo alam saan ka napunta, di ba? So you don't know what to do during that time, maybe, no? So,
Yeah, it's true.
did you have anyone else to tell anything that you feel about what is happening to you? Nalaman ba ng family mo agad?
Yes,
Or,
because the family is within, and we live within the compound of families back in the Philippines, which is in Cavite. But I'm a type of person. Yes, I may be talking, but sometimes I rather have to conceal myself, like try to pull up everything all onto my hands, because it's more controllable. Yes, I do cry. I'm a strong person. I have a strong personality at the same time. Otherwise, I won't be on my situation right now. But I have a very soft hearted as well. So sabi nga ng mga friends ko, your love, be careful, because your love, you get crazy because your love is on your sleeves. So as soon as this person came to get you're always attached to the person or to something, to the friends or whatever. So you have to fold your sleeve a little bit, and I've learned from that. Yeah, but time to time, so I'm still learning. Although I'm involved, like, of course, dated someone and all of that. And then, yeah, so natutunan ko ng paano mag-let go. So hindi, noon, naghahabol ako or something like that. But now, yes, I do love the person. However, you can't hold them in your hands. You have to set them free. Because otherwise, the more silang nasakal pala, the more silang aalis sa'yo. So if the right people will stay, and the bad ones are going to go away with your life, and you have to accept that, and it's fact.
so, nabanggit niyo po na naghahabol kayo, di ba?
Yes.
Gaano katagal naghabol, di ba? At gaano kahirap yung paghahabol na yan? Ano nangyari? What happened during the time that you've been chasing him, di ba?
Yeah, so
nagmamakaawa ka ba, whatever?
Yes, of course. Yeah, it's not a boyfriend. That boyfriend, there's no string attached afterwards. It's a husband that you promise you've been into ceremony with the presence of your loved ones, family, and all of that. You actually support each other at some point. And then, yun, siya lang ang aking, doon ako nag-beg. As in, my sister's witness. I have my sister here with me, but she's at work right now. Nakita niyo, alam mo yung luluhod-luhod ka sa pito, please don't leave, yung mga ganon, mga eksena. Pero pala, sana pinaalis ko siya kasi he just wanted to come down. Hindi ko naintindihan yon. Kasi the culture is different. The culture is so different. Back home sa atin, pag binugbog mo na, ano tawag dito? Pag sinabi mo sa asawa mo, nagugusto nila yung, ay, naku, nagmamakaawa ito or something like that, and they will stay. Over here pala, pag sinabing, stop it, I have to go out, I have to like make myself, calm, hindi na kailangang i-explain sa'yo. Sa atin kasi is so different. So different cultures and different, akala ko mag-work yung gano'n na magbibeg ka, pero hindi pala. So all you have to do is just like set them free, like let them go out or something for days so they can reflect like what is the good thing about in your relationship. As in, luhod-luhod.
Buti hindi ka umabot hanggang Quiapo, no? Kakaluhod.
buti nga ka. But then, yeah, that's my life experience with my husband. I begged.
Oo.
Yeah.
You beg. Wala naman kasi masamang mag-beg. Ngayon nga lang, sabi nyo nga po, they have different culture, they have different tradition also,
Yeah.
And syempre iba yung situations kasi na meron tayo sa Pilipinas. Tayo kasi mga Pilipino sobrang bait, sobrang quote-unquote tanga.
Yeah.
Sobra din tayo. Quote-unquote tanga.
It's true.
Yes, we call ourselves crazy in love. All right,
Yeah. And that's what makes us stand out, because when we love someone, we love them to the point of like sometimes we forget ourselves. But look, you don't have ngayon ko lang din natutunan, I'm 40 years old now, so medyo nag-matured na ako from that, na I have to love myself first. Like ito,
Yes.
If you could see me last year, because I was really focusing on the business and all that, I didn't look after myself. But now I appreciate my own comfort zone, on my own self. Kaya nga nag-workout before mag-work, and then trying to make myself healthy, and I could see I attract people. Like people are looking at me like, ooh.
Yes. Sabi nga niya, Queenie Lucky Nilia, betrayal makes you a different person overall. The pain, sagad sa buto. Nako.
Yes.
Oh, have you tried to drink alcohol? Oh my God, how many?
Oh my
nights?
God! Yes, talking about that. when I was the first betrayal, I've discussed earlier. Oh my God, alam mo yung pressure nung sa work, and then pressure nung pain mo. Every single night, I drink 2 bottles of wine at least every single night. But then, in the long run, parang napagod na rin ako.
Sakit
Sabi
sa
ko,
ulo yun?
enough. Yeah. And remember, I have to wake up. I have to wake up around 4 o'clock. Kasi I have to catch up the train at 5. So isipin mo yun, until 11 or 12 I'm still up. So can you imagine how the way I look, so haggard and like an alcoholic person. But then that's the only way, because my friends, my sisters, I don't have anyone during those period. Like my friends have their own life as well with their boyfriends and all that. My sister have just started her relationship with her husband right now, and literally it was just me. And then when I moved into a new house, I was in a house half, which is a care home. So it's like home for elderly, and then the other half of the house is like for regular tenants. So can you imagine, my environment actually is like it's parang sinasakal ako, but those parang sanctuary ang tinatawag ko doon, na okay, look at these people, like I have the choice between the two, na may compare ko sila. It did help me at some point though.
Okay.
Like moving on.
At least, di ba, no? So, but how hard is it for you, di ba, to live without your husband? How hard? Ano yung mga naaalala mo, mga memories na magkasama kayo na parang hindi mo malubos maisip, parang it's hard to accept that this happened, samantalang ganito siya, ganito kami.
Yeah.
Di ba? So, would you share to us?
It took me 3 years 2 years. 2.5 years to move on from that, because we are a well-traveled couple. So like kahit sabihin mo nang within United Kingdom, like pagdating ko kasi dito, I am not allowed to work. So sumasama ako sa kanya po kung saan siya nadidestine. So like we're traveling to Leeds, I stayed there for 4 days and all that. And then alam mo yun, we went to Spain together, and we will travel to Philippines together and all of that. And every single thing, that something new that we discovered that we enjoy both. Yun yung mahirap doon yung naaalala mo na, oh nga no, pag nakikita niya, para kasi I'm like a child, I'm still a kid, na parang pag na-excite, ay, pumapalak yung gumagano. So nakita niya yung genuinity ko, na if I'm happy, if I'm sad, if I'm pissed off, he saw those characters on me. Na at the end, kahit maldita ako, I'm still a good person. And then yung mga ganon na, like, halimbawa, Christmas Day, I'm with his family, and then maraming gifts, yung mga ganon. So it's nothing to do about with the gifts, but the gesture that the thought of the gifts and all of that, yun yung mga mahihirap noon na i-accept. But now, we're trying to be friends. Like, we talk, and including my in-laws as well. Nag-uusap na kami ng mother-in-law ko, and then him at the same time, and we tried to forgive. Because the only way of moving on, obviously, is like to forgive. I know he's in a happy relationship right now, and like I said, I'm happy to support him. One thing pala, he's still in touch with my family back in the Philippines, especially with my nieces. So we try to build a good relationship even as friends, because we've been part of each other's life anyway.
Yeah. Magaling. Ang ganda, no? And sabi niya ni Queenie Emilia, Lucky Nilia, somehow betrayal will help you to change yourself, but make sure for the better.
Yes, of course.
Yes, for the better. At least we see you now on your best, actually on your best part. Wow.
Yeah.
You said na, di ba? So it was a betrayal of love. So, ano to? Nagpakasal na rin siya.
No, still, I think in a long-term relationship. And I would say, let me correct, yeah. So I think the betrayal of love for us, both of us, I think it's something to do about with the timings, the time didn't allow or something like that. Kasi, ano siya kumbaga, I was, of course, meron siyang ka-fling-fling ng mga kapanahonan niya, but then, I was the first girlfriend and then the first marriage. So yung proper talaga na niligawan, yung ganito-ganyan. So I'm the first girlfriend he had, a serious relationship. Of course, meron siyang mga ka-fling noon. Like the same as with me. I think it's just time. And yeah, and he's very young. You know what I mean? He's very young, and he have not explored farther on other things and all that. I think it's the timing really that put us into the situation where the betrayal of time. That's what I'm gonna say. Na naku-curious siya. Kasi one thing I remember, he told me nung una, it's something to since you're sending regularly, alam mo tayo sa Philippines, di ba, nagsasend tayo sa family natin ng ganyan. So it seems like you're going to finish all my money. But I did work. I was working. So when I send money to the Philippines, I did ask him, like, can you give me some? So I can send the money to the Philippines. No, it's for my hard work. And at the same time, he voluntarily gives some contribution as well. But I told him, like, why did you say that I will finish your money? Say, of course, when you don't have money, where are you gonna ask? I'm your husband, so I'm gonna give you some money, so you finish my money as well. So that's his that's the reason why he did actually try to see or look around or something like that. Yeah.
Yes. So are you suggesting now, or could you suggest to the viewers, or even to those who are going to watch this recorded live after the show, that age is really important for us to consider when entering into relationship, especially when entering into marriage. So age
Yeah.
ba talaga kailangan talaga? Importante.
Well, for me,
Age and maturity, malamang.
age gap and maturity, yeah. For me, yeah, as a experienced married, ex-married woman, so I would say, if you are in the same page, if you think you're in the same page and you're in the same level of mindhead, yeah, I mean, just ensure that there's always like fire and water as always. If someone is very hot, please, you need to be the water. Like, regardless, ang nangyari kasi sa akin is like he's fire, I'm also firing. So, but towards the end of the flow, bumababa yung galit ko din kasi madali lang ako humupa. But then, of course, it takes some time, it takes days and all that before he forget things. So he can't forget things easily. Where me, ang bilis ko mag-subside. Yun lang. So sa age gap naman, I think there's no there are some successful marriage between an
Yes.
older woman into a man, or other reverse, older man to a woman. And there are loads of successful, not only here in UK, but I think it's all over the world. As you can see, there are loads of successful then sa Philippines. So basically, it's just like yung compromise ng both parties, kung sino yung matured at hindi. Kasi I believe that you can't find any perfection, but be the perfect person to complete. You don't have to complete the other person, actually. It's just to complement the entire, relationship or something like that. So for me, that's my, advice from my heart.
Yes. Diba? It's a very hard relationship. Totoo naman kasi yun, no? So, una, walang perfect relationship. Tapos, hindi pwedeng, ikaw na si Perena, tapos siya pa si Hagorn. So, pares kayong apoy, di ba? Depende yun. Yung brilyante ng apoy, gamit nyo, pares sunog talaga yun. So, kailangan talaga. Oo, may brilyante na tubig. Yes, yes.
Pati nephew ko yun ang sinasabi sa akin. You're a runaway queen. So I always run away with things. Especially when it comes to emotion. Kaya nga sabi ko, ako bumaba. Mali pala yun. You have to face it. You have to stand for it. Like, especially if you believe on the relationship. Ang nangyari kasi nung tumakbo talaga ako. As in, nung nasa Pilipinas na kami. 10 months siya, like 12 months siya doon. Pagkatapos nung iniwan ko lahat, including the business and everything, I don't really care. Just like I sneak up with my sister here. I told her, please book me a ticket right now. I need to fly next day, right away. So ayun, lumayas ako. Yun kasi yung ano ko noon, yun yung ano ko, yun ang mga scapegoat ko para ma-forget ko yung isang tao. Tas ayun na. Tas I dated. Hindi pala yun dapat. Kasi marriage So I should have stayed. Probably, siguro na-patch up pa namin nung nasa Pilipinas ako or something like that. And I don't know. Probably, it's not meant to be.
Yeah. So, is it called impulsiveness, yung mga ganun po na nangyari sa inyo? Were you too impulsive during that time? Naging bigla-bigla ka o padalos-dalos?
Yeah, because, I think so. Kasi, ganun ako pag yun talaga yun ako. But now I've learned. So, like, after him, I have few relationships with short term, like 3 months, 2 months, whatever. Iniisip ko na, lalayas na naman ako, pupunta na naman ako ng Amerika, or lalayas na naman ako, pupunta ako dito, or something like that. Because I tried
Iba
to show
talaga
my
pag may pamasahe, no? Layas ng layas.
Tapos, buti na lang, wala akong pera. Noong panahon na yun, na like, enough to travel to America. Kung hindi, otherwise, I was like, doon na naman ako nagkalat ng sarili ko. Or just go home to Philippines.
Yes. Do you also, may tinatawag kasi tayong, do you believe that when you're mad, you don't need to make any decisions at all? Kapag galit ka, dapat di ka rin desisyon. So, bakit po?
Yes. Because like, when you are mad, and making a decision, it's actually like, ang dumadaig doon is yung anger lang, yung nakikita mo lang yung negativity. But then, oo nga pala, you have to walk out. That's the reason why people are walking out in order to balance and like, okay, ito naman maganda naman yung pinagsamahan namin. Tapos ito lang yung bad thing. Then, hindi ko siya tinanong kung bakit niya nagawa ito or something like that. You didn't give him or other people like a chance to explain why things happen. That's why there's betrayal. Kasi ako din, I'm not a perfect person. I did betray to many people. I mean, not too many. Like in relationship. So nag-betray din ako. So parang ano lang yung tawag dito.
Before or after the breakup?
Yeah, parang revenge ko na nangyari, and towards the end ako yung nasaktan pa rin. Parehas naman din kami nasaktan.
Parang prank lang yan no? Kapaprank ni Sisi sa akin, napaprank din siya. Sisi, peace out!
Yeah. So,
ayan. By the way, before we continue, may sinasabi si Queenie Lucky Nila kanina, FB memories are the worst reminder of our memories together. Do you have FB memories that actually reminds all the things that you've been together?
It's
Oh,
still
anong
live.
ginawa niya? Did you delete it all?
Not at all, because it's part of my journey.
Yes. Ano ba?
Now, when I'm reflecting, when I'm seeing something, I do smile. It gives me a, kasi I have forgiven. So I have forgiven, I have moved on from that relationship. But then when I'm looking back, before I can't, not at all. I can't look at it because I'm gonna cry. But now, someone is calling. But now that I have moved on, I have forgiven him, I'm happy to support him, like whatever, because he deserves to be happy as well. So the same as with me. So ngayon, pag tinitingnan ko na lang, what I see is a family. Like no matter what happened between me and him, towards the end, he have been a part of my family, have been part of my life. I can't take that back. I can't take that back anymore. So for me, yeah, now ha, sa ngayon, matapang na akong titingnan yung mga picture. Pero noon talaga, no, I can't.
Oh, congratulations.
Ano daw?
Congratulations. Ayan. And of course, shout out muna kay Miss Vinci Ann Cruz. Hello, shout out. Thank you so much for coming over and watching. Joining us here together with Sir Danilo Alcantara, the husband of Mami Lorena Regalo Alcantara. To Rachel May Bayadog, hello po. To Winona Diaries from the Lifers Group, Julia Enriquez, of course. Hello, Cici Adina.
Hindi ko kasi nababasa eh. Wait lang.
Okay na po. Sige, i-show ko na lang. Ayan, sa screen. To Miss Julia Enriquez, shout out. And thanks so much for the thumbs up then, Jean Mendoza page from God Page YouTube channel. And hello also to Miss Villia Eva from our God Community FB page. And good evening everyone, of course. Maraming salamat. And hello Team Lifers from Jean Mendoza page from our God Page YouTube channel. Ayan. May sinasabi rin si Miss Rands Batalya Silverio. Sabi niya, there is no betrayal if partners are have both respect, satisfied, and really committed with each other. So, ideal naman tong sinabi ni Miss Rands, no? So, how are you going to react on this po? Mag-react ka naman kahit violent reaction, pwede naman.
Bubugbugin ko si Joker, diba? Joke! No, yes, that's right. In a relationship, there should be like honesty, respect, and honesty, respect, and like ano ba doon? Principles ba? For me, honesty, ano ba yun? Nakalimutan ko. Honesty, respect, love, and at the same time, like be open to that person, like how you feel. Like you feel like, okay, nasasakal na ako, please, can you stop? Or something. Or like, you are too much. Like, noon, kung siguro pre-practice namin ni ex-husband ko yung gano'n na sabi niya, can you please get out from the house? Can you get out from the room, please? Like, when he's pissed off with me, I was like, okay, can I stay in the kitchen? No, get out from the house for 20 minutes.
Sana kumuulan pala.
Tapos, ay, talaga, winter time, as in, tas ang sa akin lang is like my dressing gown. Alam mo yung tawag sa English, American English, bathrobe. So, naka-dressing gown lang ako. Tapos doon ako, 20 minutes sa labas. Yun.
Sana nagpapaulan ka para, kunwari, nagpapaawa effect ka din. Ganun.
Yeah. So kung pre-practice ko lang namin, yun nga, communication as well. Communication is very important in a relationship. And of course, like when there's like, when those all factors you have, I think betrayal can't happen. Like, okay, I'm fed up with this and all that. So what can we do? So we need to like reflect on something that, okay, so if, kaya nga, noon, kung nasunod lang sana yung, tawag dito, yung ano namin ni ex-husband na we should have our different holidays the entire year na. O sige, mag-holiday ka mag-isa mo, or mag-holiday ako mag-isa ko, or something like that. I think, apart from our holiday together, like to have some time, it's important as well that you have time for yourself. Otherwise, you get fed off on everything, especially on the pressure that you are dealing with. Siya pressure siya sa work niya, and then ako po Bisaya, oy. And me myself is also pressure to work.
So yun, di ba? At totoo yun, communication talaga importante. Tapos kailangan na pinag-uusapan nyo yung parang yan, bargaining eh. There is a negotiation between the two of you on things to do, di ba? So, kailangan, ganito dapat, sa paggalit ako, dapat di ka muna nagsasalita. Di ba? Hayaan mo muna akong matapos yung galit ko. Kasi the more, pag may sumasagot kasi, di ba, ang sarap-sarap lalong magalit.
Yes,
Kasi
exactly.
ganun na, sinasabi ko yun sa mga staff ko tsaka sa mga talents, guys. When I talk, just let me talk. Walang sasagot, walang magjo-joke kasi lalong matitrigger, lalo ko may irita. So better to
Absolutely.
keep quiet. Diba? Pero kung nagsasabayan kasi wala. Talagang
Yeah, that's
mas
very
matindi,
true.
no?
Yeah.
So malamang ganun yung nangyari sa inyo.
Yeah. Moving forwards, but I have learned from what's my past relationship and all of that. So my future will be, to be more patient and all that. But then sometimes, like even at work, yung patience ko sometimes is medyo maikse. But then i-compare mo before, mas okay, I'm in a good situation right now. And not only that, like of course I have company to run, and I have to focus into it. So yun lang. So I'm not looking for anyone, but if he arrives, then
Sino kaya sila? Pipila na lang, no?
He will arrive.
Sabi ko nga kanina, sa backstage, nakapila na, naghihintay kasi kung papansinin nyo yun. No? Hindi naman, wala tayong magagawa.
Let
the love begin. Nakapaw. May sinasabi dito, si Villa Eva, Sir Gab, hindi na uso ngayon ang mahal. Uso ngayon, pera na. Sabi, aanin mo ang pagmamahal? Ngayon, kung gutom naman ang tiyan mo.
Well,
it should be both.
Yeah, exactly. Sa akin naman kasi, I have principles in life. Like, whatever money I have, like, yun kasi ako na I have to work hard for it. If there's I'm fortunate. I'm just fortunate that I have this opportunity with me. But it didn't come into my table. It didn't come into my, binigay lang sa akin na, yung oportunidad na meron ako. No, I work hard for it. From the Philippines itself, you know how difficult to be a transgender who has a career back home. I am a graduate, so after I graduated back home, I tried different career path. So I've been a bar manager, running a bar, like you're getting drunk every night. You have girls to look after. I've been into what's this? Tawag ito, exportation. Alam mo yon, na pupunta ka ng Pier Ono doon, ang init-init, naglalakad ako doon. But it doesn't matter. I've earned my money towards the end. Yes. And it's something to be proud of. It's nothing to do about with, yung yes, meron, hindi lang naman lahat na nakapag-aral has a good job. There are loads of people as well who are successful that didn't even have, sa pagpupursige lang siguro yun. I don't know, but that's my principles. I never that's me, and I'm just want to encourage everyone that I hope ma-inspire ko kayo na actually it's not just all about mine towards the end. If you're not happy, yes, there are loads of I've seen some relationship here that they got married because of money, but towards the end parang sinasakal sila. Akala nyo lang yun masaya because you can see them on Facebook and all of that, like, hi, I'm in here, blah blah blah, I'm in here, but actually deep inside pinapatay sila. Akala mo lang yun masaya. So don't wish for it. Instead, work hard for it, and just be happy within you. Ikaw mismo dapat ikaw ang mas masaya, hindi yung ibang tao.
Tama. Kailangan mismo sa atin, tayo mismo masaya, guys. Tama yung sinabi ni Chef Mika, no? Hindi pwedeng masaya lang ibang tao, kailangan lahat masaya.
Yeah.
Everybody happy, di ba? Yan. And of course, sabi ni Miss Renz, sa mundo may iba-ibang klase ng tao. Generally, may manloloko at may nagpapaloko, kaya may victims. Nako! Sabi ko nga sa inyo, may nagmamahal at may nagpapakatanga. Ganon.
Kasama na ako doon.
Lahat naman siguro nakaranas na magpakatanga. Kaya natuto lang naman kasi nalaman na nagpakatanga pala. So that's the term, quote and quote.
Yeah. So you have two choices. It's either going to be a bad person or into a good person. So me, my choice is I rather to love and love and love all over again until to find that right, the person who will stay next to me. But I
Yes.
won't hesitate. I won't hesitate to give that because it's the only way that making me. I'm still human being towards the end. Like I said, the right person will stay. There's always a reason why these people can't stay with you because they're not meant for you. They can't handle your fire. So that's the
Yes.
thing. Put it that way.
Kaya ano no, tama rin yung song na ano At My Worst. Diba? Have you heard that song? At saka yung movie with John Lloyd Cruz, no? Sabi niya,
I have to
you
watch
love me
this.
at my best, but she loved me at my worst, which is
Yeah.
actually the best thing.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry, like,
Having a person.
kasi hindi ang pagmamahal kasi hindi naman puro sarap eh. No, sige, titirik yung mata mo diyan dahil masarap ka.
Titirik ang
Sorry.
mata.
It's censored. It's censored. Sorry, no.
Joke
I have
lang,
to
joke.
say it. Like it should
Yes,
be
yes.
balanced in both. It should be balanced in both. Like okay, like yung understanding nga, yung honesty, communications should be there in order for that relationship to progress, I believe. Yeah, it's not just about that. Oh, sige, ay, pogi. Doon ako sa pogi. No. Ay, doon dito ako kay ano, kasi matangkad. No, not at all. Definitely not.
Sabi ni Miss Villa Eva, correct po, dapat masaya, pati chismosa, masaya. Sabi ni Kuya Andy, MTRCB. Wala po tayo MTRCB sa Facebook at saka sa YouTube, no? Yan ang maswerte sa Facebook at YouTube. Walang MTRCB talaga.
Yeah. And besides, I didn't say it directly.
Yes. Actually, nasa inyo na kung paano po kayo mag-isip. Kasi pag kinikilig ka naman, pwede ka naman tumitirik ang mata.
Yeah. Pagutom ka.
Tumitirik ang mata.
Tirik ang mata.
Si Kuya Andy po kasi iba naiisip eh.
Okay nga. Hindi ko na kasalanan yan. Kasalanan nila yan.
SPG daw. Striktong pag-iisip yan. Oo. Striktong pag-iisip. Striktong pag-iisip ng gurang. Joke lang. Yan, happy lang guys. Happy lang, bawal lang.
Yeah, happy lang. Yeah, we're here
Yes.
to share good thoughts and
Oo.
not just, like, positivity lang naman.
Yes. And at the end of the day, di ba?
Masyadong seryoso kasi Gab, kaya sabi ko, kailangan ko na lagyan.
Tama lang. Yung may patirik-tirik ano.
Yeah, patirik-tirik siya.
May panginig-ginig.
Yes!
Ay nako, GAVarkadz. Hindi kasi ganon kadali ang sitwasyon kapag nandito tayo sa tinatawag na betrayal of love. Kasi nga, sabi ko nga kanina, tinatanong ko si Chef Mika, kumbaga parang naiisip mo ba yung pagkakataon na nagtataka ka, paano nangyari to, di ba? How did this happen? Samantalang, napakasaya namin, we get along on so many things, pero ito pala mga basic things, hindi nyo pala master, especially yung somebody talks, then somebody listens, di ba? When somebody is on fire, then somebody needs to be some kind of water, parang kailangan, hayaan mo muna siya, di ba? So yun, tsaka, pero totoo yun, siguro masasabi kong advice natin siguro, no, Chef Mika, sa mga mag-aasawa ng mga foreigner, pag-aralan nyo rin yung kanilang mga traditions,
Yes.
yung kanilang culture, di ba? Tama ba ako? No?
Yes,
Diyan ka
that's
rin
right.
na-shock ka ba doon? Na-shock ka ba? Sa culture niya.
Oo nga pala, both of us, yung ex-husband ko, we're both dominant person, our personality are very strong. Both of us. So, kaya siguro nag-clash din siya in the long run. Although we love each other, but then both personality have the same, like, strong personality. This is me, this is mine. Don't touch my food, don't touch my food. So, say it that way. So, how to describe. Now, okay, who's the fastest train? Jubilee line or Jubilee line or Metropolitan line? I know for the fact Jubilee line is faster, but since I can't win the argument, I say no. Jubilee line is here. Metropolitan line is here. So I'll take them now. So I'll be the first one to arrive in Wembley Park. So alam mo yun, naghahanap kasi parang hindi nagpapatalo eh. So you have to decide. You know what I mean? Kailangan
Yes. Yan, sabi niyo si Billy Eva, Sir Gab, naiinis ako sa kantang Victims of Love kasi ako ang nabiktima. Ayun ako. Ibig sabihin ikaw yung tanga. joke lang. Peace. Shout lang. Ayan, done, subscribe at GAVpage host. Thank you so much, Miss Rans. Ayan, the Joker, di ba ba? Tama ba? Joker, di
Yes,
ba?
Joker, yes.
Ayan,
Joker,
salamat.
yes,
Nako.
SWC.
Guys, abangan natin no, yung ating mga nandito ngayon na nanonood, sumusuporta. They will be our special guest too for some time next week. So marami. Until March ito, guys. Thank you so much, Sisi Atina, for the big support and big heart for GAV community and GAVpage. Ayan, Chef Mika, sa ngayon, so after the relationship, so mabibilang pa ba natin sa mga daliri natin yung mga mga naging rebound?
Yes.
Yung mga naging rebound, syempre, di ba?
Oo
Tsaka yung iba
naman.
parang some kind of parang pastime or fast
Yeah.
time.
Thanks,
So fast time, may fast time. So
Yeah.
would you mind to tell us not how many, but ano yung nagawa nila sa yung pag-move on, sa yung healing towards your healing or moving on mula dun sa yung ex-husband?
So I thought, yeah, after a breakup, after run away from my ex-husband, I thought dating someone is the answer for it. But you're actually putting more trouble for yourself. So like I did try to date, mabilang pa naman, kasya pa naman sa na
Mga 19 ganun.
Hindi naman. For the last 3 years, I did had like 6, like I mean, forming into a relationship and all of that. Apart from that, of course, I have my side, like playing around or something. It's just because I just wanted to explore, like to get to know myself, who I am. Like I'm trying to ask questions for myself, like what do I want? What do I need? Like why my marriage didn't work out or something like that. So I did along the way for the last 3 years. So marami din sila. But then I have 6 like 6 months relationship, or like I thought it did help me to move on from my ex-husband, but it's not. It's just like adding on, like alam mo yung sugat, tapos nilalagyan ng asin, tsaka no,
Ouch.
hindi
Tsaka siling na buyo, ganun.
Yes, hindi pala, moving on first. You have to start within yourself, sa sarili mo. Na okay, I'll start loving myself. I have to look after myself first. Then when you have that, you're ready, you're open, because you're hurting other people. Yung mga taong naging involved sa'yo, kasi iniisip mo, ay, nag-betray nga yung ex-husband ko, ito pa kaya yung boyfriend ko na ganito, ganyan. So I have to do something else. So magkipag-fling din ako sa kabila, which is, it did happen to me. Like I said, I didn't come over here to say that, oh, I'm clean, I'm this perfect woman, blah, blah, blah. No, I do have mistakes myself. But reflection towards the end is more important, to be honest. Like in order, like, okay, what's my action? Everything that happens to you is with your permission to happen. So don't blame other. Like stop. This is my advice. Like stop pinpointing fingers, because it's not gonna work that way. So you have to reflect as well. Like, oh, what is my? It's not one way. The life is made of yin and yang, so it's always equal. Ginawa siyang balance. So if it's too much or something or whatever, yun ang masasabi ko. Ano ba yan?
Talaga, love yourself talaga, no?
Yeah, of course.
Self-development, ganun, self-nourishment, it's very important.
Yes.
Lahat ng self, oo. Self-realization.
Ang hirap kaya mag-recover.
Ka muna.
Pero alam mo ba pag during recovery period, kasi napag-usapan natin yung recovery, what I did actually is like, to prepare me mentally, naglalakad ako, like walking to the park or run to the park, kahit winter dito ngayon, naglalakad nga ako ng umaga before our talk, or do something else that you love, listen to the music that you like, watch the movie that you really love so much, like that doesn't remind the other people, but reminds you of who you are. Reflect to the achievements that you had from the past. Let's say, for example, employee of the month ako. Ganito. So visit those places that motivates you again to be you, which is yun ang ginawa ko the entire year. And then after that, I have moved on to someone else. But someone else is, inspiring me. I love this person, but I did not do anything. Like, like i-invade ko yung personal niya or something like that. He inspires me now. But hanggang doon lang.
Until now. Until now.
Oh,
Yeah.
ano na.
Love.
This is someone else now. Someone else. He's an inspiration, but I didn't see it like, I mean, me, ako talaga na, huy, maghabol or something. No, not at all. So, yeah. I love
Friendship
myself.
na
Well,
talaga. Just knowing each other still lang. In the long run. Ayan. May sinasabi si Billy Ed Eva. Kaya nga po, Sir Gab, hindi ko alam na may jeep po siya, kaya naging tanga ako sa pagmamahal noon. Yun hindi na ngayon, nasasakal na po. Oo, wag tayong magpasakal kasi dapat hindi naman talaga dapat nakakasakal ang pagmamahal. Kailangan may freedom pa rin, may liberty. Maging, lalo na sa mga social media accounts ako talaga, nagigigil ako sa mga ganyan eh.
yeah.
Di ba, no? Dapat there should be privacy pa rin when it comes to those things.
Something I've learned as well. Now, before kasi, ang bilis-bilis kong mag-jump into relationship eh. Ngayon, parang binibigyan ko muna yung sariling get to know this person in order for me to know, like, wala akong masagasaan na iba. Tawag dito na hindi ako jump agad. Okay, we'll be together, blah, blah, blah. Now that I have the company to look after as well. So if I'm going to be in a relationship, I have to take it, little by little, because whatever happened to that relationship will affect the company. Because if I'm not capable of handling the pressure after the breakup or something, it will affect the entire operation. So I have to be very careful right now if I'm moving into another relationship that it won't, like I have to get to know that person. Na parang hindi ako victims of love na naman na, ay, may asawa pala ito dito sa ato. Alam mo yun? May girlfriend pala ito or something like that. So I have, yun ang natutunan ko towards the entire, 3 years of trying to find love or something like that.
So, do you believe that we found love in a hopeless place?
Hopeless place?
Kanta yun eh. Kasi we found love in a hopeless place. Paano kaya yun, no? Hopeless? Parang,
yeah, there are some I've seen. I had actually a conversation. Not a conversation, but people that I actually know. These people are just like on hookup thing. Like hookup place. This is the worst place, right? Hopeless place. Like people are just only in the hookup sites and all of that. But then seeing them, they're like, I think they've been 2 years together now. So there are times actually that's why they said there's no perfect timing. There's no perfect place for anything. If it happens, if it's intent for you, if it's meant for you, and the two of you are like in the same page, it will happen. So I believe in that song as well. Yeah, like it's not perfect. Like, oh, you have to be like this, blah 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 blah. You have to like fix yourself together, like in order, like soulmate or something like that. That I don't know, mag-click lang agad eh.
May mga ganun talaga, no? Nakiklik agad. Ako rin kasi mabilis ako mag-desisyon, hindi ko na sinasabing, ay, hindi na pwedeng bukas ngayon na mag-decide na. Hindi, oo, ganun. Kasi ako, I believe in taking risks. I really love taking risks. Kasi kung mag-workout kayo within 3 to 6 months, then ituloy nyo. If not, edi friends, di ba?
Yeah, it's true.
Kasi hindi kayo nag-try, di ba? Hindi nag-try. Hindi mo mala natikman yung sarap na magkakasama kayo lagi, gano'n, yung mga moments. Diba? Sa akin lang yun, guys. Baka kaya tapos sisinyo ako. Ayan. Pero may sinasabi si Amanda rito. Yes, moving on isn't about being in another relationship after the heartbreak. It's trying to fix yourself by loving the new you, accepting the new you, the person you have become after the lessons you learned. Di ba? So that's happened to Chef Mika. Totoo yun, di ba?
Absolutely.
Yes, yan ang nangyari sa kanya. And congratulations, Chef Mika. Ayan. Sabi pa ni Amanda, let's try not to be in a new relationship while still broken. Because we may also break the other person.
That's right.
Sinabi din niya kanina ni Chef.
Thank you.
Yeah. So maraming pala akong nasaktan dati. Charot.
Kasi
dati. 2016 ka ba nagkaroon ng breakup? Ay, ng separation?
Yes. 2016 ako lumayas. Tapos 2017
parehas pala tayo. 2016 din yung lumayas yung sa akin. Pinalayas pala.
Ako ang lumayas.
Naku, sabi ni Kuya Andy, sabi dapat talaga 60-40. 60-40 daw. 60 sa sarili, 40 sa taong mahal mo. Although parang ganun kadaling sabihin, Pero hindi na natin guys
No.
mame-measure kapag nandun na tayo sa
That's
puntong nagmamahal tayo. That's very hard.
Especially as Filipinos, like we care a lot. We show our tawag dito, we show our love through our actions and all of that. Sino ba namang hindi mahuhulog? 'Di ba yung pag-caring ka ganito ganyan. Ay wala na, asan ang 40 naging 100% na. Kaya ang dami
Nako, oo. Nag 360 pa nga eh. Di ba? Ayan, sabi ni Kuya Andy, the best yung bago ka pumasok sa relasyon, alamin muna yung do's and don'ts para kung compatible kayo, magtatagal ng relationship. Ano pong, what can you say about compatibility, Chef Mika?
Compatibility kasi, pag sinasabi mong meron kang rules, meron kang rules na do's and don'ts, mahirap yun eh. Kasi ang tawag doon, mag-work siya in short period of time, yung do's and don'ts. But obviously, you're just human being. Sabi mo, ay, hindi ako gaganito, hindi ako kakain ng ganito. For example, sa food lang. Pero i-compromise mo yung food, okay lang yun eh. Pero yung personality ng tao na magdo-do's and don'ts ka, parang, ano yan eh, it's a recipe for disaster in the long run. So, kaya mo ba? Itong tanong. Kaya mo bang i-compromise yung attitude mo na okay, for example, mabilis kang uminit or something like that, mako-compromise mo kaya yan in the long run? So yun yung question eh. So it should be between personality of people that, you know, like goes together. For me, that if you put bullet points, it works for several months or so. But in the long run, seriously, especially if you live in the same house, I don't think so. For me, that's my views about it.
Parehas tayo eh. Kasi ako naniniwala ko yung compatibility kasi hindi kayo parehas usually ng gusto.
Yeah.
But you adjust, you understand, at nagbibigayan kayo, di ba?
Yeah, exactly.
Parang battery lang yan. Like, kanina umaga, I actually made an example of the battery. They repel together kung parehas na positive and parehas na negative. So, kailangan negative and positive lang.
Yeah.
Kaya, tulad ng sabi nyo kanina, apoy at tubig, di ba?
Apoy at tubig. Tubig at
Yes.
apoy. That's right.
Negative and positive lang.
Yes.
So, kaya, pag parehas mabait, nako, hindi magtatagal yan. Kailangan ng isa si Maron.
Yeah.
Yung isa
Exactly.
moody, yung isa naman napaka-understanding.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. Nako, na kaya nangyari. Nako,
Yeah.
parang ako yung nandun ako dun sa understanding eh. So, ewan ko ba? Ikaw ba, Chef Nika, nasa part ka? Sa moody ka ba, understand?
Well, I am my personality is not complicated. Okay, so you can see, like, I express, I speak how I feel, and I'm very like emotional. Alam mo yun, emotional but strong person, a strong personality na hindi ako pag may something ako sa ulo ko that I know that is wrong, I'm gonna tell you. Like, prank ka, alam mo yun, and I won't hesitate to tell you about things. But dahil sa sobrang prank ako, I didn't realize that it hurts someone else's. Yung pagiging upfront ko na, I don't really like this. Like, look, otherwise, I'm gonna do something like, iimbestigahan kita ngayon pag hindi ka nagsasalita or something like that. And
May pa-NBI ba?
Yeah, ha?
May pa-NBI.
Pa-NBI. No, ako, I investigate my way. Ako nag-i-NBI. Like, alam mo yon. So, I rather, you know, like, have that openness of conversation about. I know sometimes nakakarinde na you're accusing me of something.
Ano yung tanong, no?
Ganun,
Galit
nakatanong
ko
ako.
din yun, tanong ako ng tanong.
Like, if I don't feel it, I know iba ang tao eh. So kung iba yung how the way they show their love to you and their loyalty to you, but yeah, iba din ako. So ewan ko ba, ganun lang talaga personality ko. But I'm a loving, soft-hearted person.
Totoo yan. At sabi din ni Villa Eva, minsan Sir Gab, biniwan ko siya, nag-big tea siya. Buti na lang yung tali. Parang po kaya nahulog siya sa baba. Wait lang po. Nako, ang lakas kang kulugat kidlat at nanginginig yung aking baby girl. Ayan. Di ba ang ganda ko, ayaw niya akong hiwalayan, sabi niya. kahit binalik ko na sa nanay niya, sa akin pa rin siya kasi mahal daw niya ako. At ikaw naman ay marupok, kaya mo tinanggap. So,
Ayan.
ibig sabihin, mahal mo yung tao. So, walang sisihan na yan, Miss Bilya Eda Eva. Walang ganyanan. Sabi ni Miss Amanda, ang sarap makinig sa special guest po natin for tonight. Makaka-relate ka and matututo ka. Wow, thank you so much, Miss
Thank
Amanda.
you.
Totoo naman, no? Absolutely, yes. Totoo yan. Our special guest is kung gaano kasarap yung kanilang seafood galore doon sa London. Ganun din siya kasarap kausap.
Gab,
Malaman, malasa, malinamnam.
GAV, it's 12:17. Alam mo, di ko na namalayan yung oras. Naka 1 hour na tayo.
Di bali, patapos na tayo.
Yeah.
Sabi ko na nga ba, mapapansin ito yung oras. Ayan,
Because
thank you so much.
there's something
Yes.
I wanted to show you. Ang laki-laki ng ano ko.
Okay, sige po.
Ayan po, ang laki ng aking watch harapan ko. malaki yung oras sa harapan ko ba. Yeah, like I've enjoyed the conversation, definitely the entire interaction and all that, like especially to the people supporting your show. It's really nice, like, you know, to yung interaction yun yung kaya nag-i-enjoy ako na I didn't even realize the time. Si Alexa nga, nag-alarm na. Sabi ko, Alexa, stop. Kasi nag-i-enjoy pa ako sa talk. So, what is something that I've been looking forward sa March na invitation ko. I know.
Yeah, more to talk about, yes, and
Yeah.
more to inspire people. So guys, GAVarkadz, we cannot hold more of the time of our special guest from London, actually, Chef Mika. She has so many schedules for today at maglo-launching sila. Would you mind to tell us short about your launching?
All right, okay.
And your final message to everyone, to our GAVarkadz at mga ka-victims.
Okay. So, yeah, iniimbitahan ko. I know sa Pilipinas, mostly sa mga viewers natin, but people of London, starting Monday, ay ang pinaghirapan ko po since 2019 is about to launch in a bigger scale. So, Seafood Galore's fresh seafood takeaway will be launched on Monday on Just Eat. So, it's a third party, so you can actually put your orders online and all of that. And I'll be happy to, you know, serve fresh seafood from my kitchen to your doorstep. Yun po. So, sa Monday na po, the 25th of January, put that in your calendar, will be the launching of fresh seafood deliveries of Seafood Galore takeaway. And final words sa mga ka-victims natin dyan, just take it easy. Life is beautiful. Just look around you. There are too many to appreciate. The smile of your family, the smile of your children, the smile of your parents na hindi natin napapansin, especially during this period of time. I know it's really mental draining and all that, but try to reflect the things that you really love. So it's not, at the end of the day, it's not just all about like, okay, hindi ako mahal ng boyfriend ko, hindi ako mahal ng taong ito, ng asawa ko, whatever. But try to appreciate every single thing that you have. Don't focus on the negativity. Don't focus on the negative things that are happening around the world. Because and of course, obviously, you have to love yourself at the same time. Mag-exercise ka, papasexy ka, papaganda ka, or something. Dress up, like regardless if just in the house or something. That's what I do. I'm just in the house, but I have to put my makeup on. I have to put my powder on, like to look good. So be, love yourself in order to love someone else. Because if you don't love yourself, you are not capable to love someone else. Yun lang po.
Yes, nako naman, talaga naman. Sobrang malaman, sobrang malasa, malinam na. Ang mga final words ng ating special guest from London, Chef Mika. Guys, we have so much to hear, to be inspired of, and guys, we have so much to learn from Chef Mika pa. Sa mga susunod na guesting na siguro, magdadalawang guesting pa to. Rulan mo pa. Because sometimes you're going to show us maybe yung iyong kahit ilan lang sa specialty nyo sa inyong Seafood Galore dyan sa loob.
I will be honor that. Yeah.
Yes. At masakit yun sa kalooban ko personally kasi hindi ko matitikman ng totoo. Yung lasa.
One way or another, who might knows, we'll be opening somewhere in Asia.
Yes.
Like that,
Diba? Malay natin guys. So, diba? So, mga susunod pang mga panahon, malay natin, mag-open talaga sila sa Asia. So, thank you so much. And sobra kaming thankful po. Napakasarap niyong kausap. And it's really mararamdaman mo talaga yung sincerity at saka yung truthfulness na mga pinag-usapan natin. Sobra-sobra talaga itong oras na binigay niyo sa amin. Sumobra na nga talaga. Ayan. And thank you to my Sisi Atina, to Queen Atina for sending you here in our show, GAVarkadz. Ayan, all the way from London, Chef Mika. Ayan, palakpakan po natin. Mikaela, ayan, Jane Atay. Ayan, maraming salamat. And God bless you once again. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
We love you
Gav.
so much from GAVarkadz and GAV community. God bless po. Thank you. Bye-bye. Ayan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ay, naku, GAVarkadz, sobra ba kayo nag-enjoy? Ayan, naku, sobra rin talaga tayong thankful sa ating special guest, to Chef Mikaela Jane Atay from London. Ayan, grabe. Sa susunod, magiging guest natin sa Great Talks, Conversations with Inspiring People, and we're going to hear from her yung kanyang mga failures, mga mistakes in life that made her into who is she now, diba? So aside from her love life na talaga naman naging madugo, naging mapangahas, naging masakit. Diba? So maraming salamat to our 19K viewers right now, guys. So thank you so much once again to all the people enjoying here and joining us here, guys. Thank you so much. So please join us always, guys, sa ating mga shows, and I'd like to invite you all for our upcoming shows pa, guys. So maraming salamat before we end. Ayan. So samahan niyo po ako every day. Ayan, tomorrow is Friday already. 7 a.m. po tayo sa ating Kapen sa GAV Kwentuhan sa umaga. Ayan. That will be at 7 a.m. every Mondays to Fridays. And of course, Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. naman po tayo pag Sabado at Linggo sa ating Kapen sa GAV Kwentuhan sa umaga. And tomorrow is Friday. Let us join Sir Aaron for the TGIF. Thanks God, it's Friday. Ayan, live simultaneously at GAV Community FB page, Aaron Arcala TV, and YanTayoTV FB page. That will be on Fridays. And on Saturdays, let's join our review master, Miss Jerry, our president at GAV Community, for Jerry Reviews TV Food and Products reviews. Ayan, 6 p.m. po yan, guys. 6 p.m. At hanggang sa muli, looking forward to it. Yes. Guys, si Queenie Lucky Nilia, si Queenie Lola na Rirao, at si Queenie Atina Alcantara, guys, makakasama natin sa second week ng February on Great Morning GAVarkadz. Nakaabangan niyo po yung ating mga posters for details. We will be inspired by their stories, by their wisdom and knowledge, of course, and their learnings in life. Ayan. So maraming salamat. And of course, Saturdays also at 7:30 p.m. samahan natin ang Sabado Kwela. Good vibes lang. Ayan, of course, kwentuhan at pag-games with our hosts, Sir Joseph, Miss Tyke, Sir Aaron, and Jude, all the way from UAE. And that will be simultaneously live at GAV Community FB page, GAV page YouTube channel, and YanTayoTV FB page. And on Sunday, guys, samahan niyo po ako with our special guest. Nandito na, guys. Samahan niyo ako. Great Talks, Conversation with Inspiring People. Our special guest is Miss Daisy Mariano S. Guerra, a certified beauty queen. Guys, binasa ko yung kanyang profile. Magsawa ka talaga sa kanyang mga pagkapanalo sa beauty contest talaga. An advocate for less fortunate children and a businesswoman, of course. Ayan, so maraming salamat. That will be on Sunday, guys, at 4 p.m. Philippine time. Ayan, ako, abangan natin. Sobrang inspiration ibibigay sa atin ng mga guests natin, guys. So that will be on Sunday at 4 p.m. Then, at 6 p.m. naman, pagkatapos ng inspiring stories at kwentuhan, kantawanan naman. Tawanan habang kumakanta. Kumakanta habang tumatawa. Ganun. So, di ba? So, we'll be at 6 p.m. performing with us are Sir Aaron, Makoy, Kiko, and Jomi on Sunday, 6 p.m. At sa Lunes, pag Lunes naman, guys, sasamahan natin ang ating mga ka-night vibes. Yan, with Needs, ayan, David and Rohan, of course. Napakaganda ng pilot episode nila last Monday, guys. So, every Mondays at 6 p.m. And on Tuesdays, guys, samahan naman natin ang Mixed Voices with Ron, Sai, and Ison. Ayan, 6 p.m. yan every Tuesdays. And Wednesdays, guys, samahan naman natin ang ating Rhythm and Blues. Si Ate Weng, Sir Joseph, and Miss Lorena, guys, at 6:30 p.m. every Wednesdays. And Tuesday naman and Thursday, samahan niyo kami sa Galawang Suabe. Alas 9 ng umaga. After yan ang ating kapihan sa GAV Kwentuhan sa umaga. Kantahan ito, you can request your favorite songs, guys. So maraming salamat, GAVarkadz. Alam ko naman nag-enjoy kayong lahat. So let us continue to support each other. Ayan, maraming salamat sa inyong support at pagmamahal sa GAV community. Thank you so much. Sisi Athena, Chika Vlog, thank you so much. And to the Queenie, see you soon. Very soon, guys. Ayan, maraming salamat. Thank you so much. Ayan. And guys, muli po nagpapasalamat tayo. This is your Ka-VICteams. I'm your host, Vic Gab Kapulong for Victims of Love, your online notes of love codes. And we have our special guest a while ago, Miss MIKAELLA Jane Atay or Chef Mika. Alright, so thank you so much. Teamwork daw, teamwork, GAVarkadz. Maraming salamat, Sisi Athena. Salamat, God bless everyone. And let's stay healthy. Let's stay, of course, strong. And of course, our trust to God and believe to ourselves, guys. Maraming salamat. Let's stay happy. Happiness is a choice. So let us choose to be happy. God bless you and love you all, guys. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow morning for Kapihan sa GAV Kwentuhan sa umaga at 7 a.m. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Kasi bye-bye. Bye-bye po. Thank you so much.